It's CCSD Today with your host, Erica Taylor. This week, we get an inside look at the brand new St. Andrew's School of Math and Science. Hear our exclusive interview with Principal Kio. And go inside the science lab with lead science teacher Jennifer Wood. CCSD Today starts right now.
And welcome to another edition of CCSD Today. I'm your host, Everett German. Well, as you can see, today we're at St. Andrew's Math and Science, located in West Ashley. And on today's show, we'll learn all about the great things going on at St. Andrew's Math and Science. So we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll go inside, find out what's going on. You're watching CCSD Today.
The law firm of Young Clement Rivers has been serving the Charleston Low Country since 1968. All of the lawyers of Young Clement Rivers are proud to be partners with the Charleston County School District. We're convinced that the hard work of the school district employees and staff prepares our young people to face the challenges of the future. We look forward to continuing our partnership and in helping the school district to meet its standard of excellence.
I'm Jenna Dewan Tatum.
I'm Julia Ormond.
I'm Machen Amick.
And I'm Rachel Boston.
Every 2 minutes, a woman is diagnosed with breast cancer.
Breast cancer will claim over 39,000 lives this year, but that won't be me.
Or me.
I won't let that be me.
The end of breast cancer starts with me.
And you.
And you.
And you.
Go to mylifetime.com to get informed and involved.
Brought to you by Cruise Subaru of Charleston. You've got a friend in the car business.
And welcome back, everyone, to CCSD Today on the road over at St. Andrew's Math and Science. And we're joined by the principal, Amy Kio, entering her fourth year. And Amy, hard to believe, but another year of school already upon us.
Yes, sir. We're at day 18. We're well within the first semester of school.
Well, let's talk about this new building. You guys have been replaced, obviously, back in your new building here. Talk a little bit about this magnificent building that you have here in West Ashley.
Well, we are so excited to be here. Historically, we were one of the oldest elementary schools in West Ashley. And if you talk to just about anybody, they went to St. Andrews a long time ago. But so we were in a building that we had outgrown, and we went away for 3 years and came back to this fabulous state-of-the-art building. We have 2 computer labs, 2 science labs, a huge multi-purpose room. It is so exciting.
Now talk about the school goals this year. Another school year, a new year. Talk about some of the things you want to accomplish for your school this year.
Well, our focus is math and science. We're a partial magnet school, and we're a STEM initiative school where science, technology, engineering, and math are our focus in all things that we do. Our goal is ultimately to create a well-rounded student or child that can go into 21st century jobs, the jobs that aren't even created right now. So with this new building, we have 2 science labs, 2 computer labs, lots of spaces to learn. So our goals this year is to use those spaces to help us get the children where they need to be.
Now talk about this really being a community school. You mentioned about, I guess, the way kids get to school. That's pretty unique. Talk a little bit about that.
We're a neighborhood school. It's a rarity. Children, we have over 200 walkers and bicycle riders, which is amazing. We have bus riders. We have a fabulous car rider line. But that neighborhood feel is here. Rarely do we see that now where students can come to school with their neighbors, play with their neighbors on the weekends, and even go to church or synagogue with their neighbors. So it's a whole family neighborhood school.
Now, when you talk about feeling good about yourself, it's so important for kids. When you're in a building of this magnitude and this niceness, it's got to do something in terms of kids being eager to learn. Talk about how this building has changed maybe some of the habits that you've seen in your kids.
Oh, absolutely. When we did our Fact and Feed Day, the parents' back to school day, I was upstairs greeting kids as they came up the stairwell to see the new science lab and the hedgehog. And several students, the looks on their faces were magnificent, but this is the best school ever. That was said several times. And even the parents were like, this is magnificent. So just that excitement of a new building is great, but also our family, the family centeredness of this building it truly, we didn't lose it with the getting into a new building. It stayed. So St. Andrews is a family place.
Now, you're obviously a magnificent principal. A leader, you're only as good as the people that are under you.
Absolutely.
Your teachers, talk about them and what role they play in making St. Andrews Math and Science the best that it can be.
Well, I have the best teachers, so in the whole world. They are dedicated. They're here every day. Not only are they doing what's expected of them as far as reading, writing, math, and arithmetic and things like that, but they're also giving those extra activities. They're going to trainings to learning how to add technology into their classrooms. They're staying late and providing clubs. They're tutoring children when they need to do that. And they live in this community as well. So a lot of our teachers are community members, so they see it's a family atmosphere.
The way kids learn these days, it's so different than, I guess, from back when I was in school and some of the parents that are watching this show. Talk about the challenges of being able to, I guess, be and meet those kids' needs in so many different type of ways.
Well, every child comes to the table with a different set of needs. We have specialized support staff that help us. We have committees and teams that help us come up with plans to help the students. And also our technology provides us another plane to help them grasp and access the education that they're supposed to get.
School uniforms. I know a lot of the kids wearing school
Love 'em.
uniforms. Some parents are for them, some are not. In your mindset, why are school uniforms important, especially here at St. Andrews Math and Science?
I think for us it's kind of an identity. We have a school uniform, but not so much in the traditional sense. We have the khaki blue pants and the white blue shirt, but we also have our St. Andrews t-shirts. And if you're in the community and you see a tie-dye t-shirt with St. Andrews on it, that's kind of our trademark. But I think it gives us a sense of team. We're on our team. It's not so much to equalize everybody, but to bring us together.
Exactly. So it seems like you got a good thing going on here. And I guess if this was a recruiting type video, quickly tell us what makes St. Andrews Math and Science special and different from any other school here in Charleston County School District.
We believe in the family, community, teacher connection. We're a science and math technology school that is focused on getting students ready for those jobs that don't exist that are in the future. We're preparing for their college days.
Well, Ms. Kio, we appreciate you taking some time and joining us here on the show and talking a little bit about your school. And now we're going to actually take a break. And when we come back, we're going to talk with Jennifer Wood. She's the lead science teacher and I believe also the leader of a pretty good team of young kids here at St. Andrews Math and Science. So we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll catch up with Ms. Wood. You're watching CCSD Today. We'll be right back.
Kids learn it at their own pace, to remediate on their own, see their own results, celebrate their successes right there.
I think it's easier for me to do things like online. Like it captures my attention better than like doing it in books.
It's just made it easy. It is. It's made it easy, and the kids like it.
There are a lot of pictures. Sometimes it can be really funny, and some stories are make-believe.
I would never have believed that we would be a school that would be fully, implementing technology in every classroom. So we did it, and it's due to McGraw-Hill.
And welcome back, everyone, to CCSD Today. It's now time to talk science, and we're here with Jennifer Wood. She's the lead teacher here, a lead science teacher, I should say, here at St. Andrews Math and Science. And Jennifer, first of all, thank you so much for taking some time and joining us on the show.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Well, let's talk science. As we know, the world is changing, evolving every day. Science is so important. Just talk basically about the importance of science in the curriculum here at St. Andrews Math and Science.
All right, well, St. Andrews, we are a STEM pilot school, and STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and math. Our main focus is getting these children ready with 21st century skills that will make them a well-rounded individual, ready to get into today's society, and getting them a great foundation they need for middle school on through high school and into the world.
Well, of course, that's so important because you think of places like Boeing and other places where you really have to have that science background. And from a career standpoint, probably a good idea to have just a little bit of science and math in your background.
Yes, and well, so often we also have people like Boeing and SPAWAR and things come to the school. We have a great big STEM night in March, inviting those companies here so the children can see the connection that they're really, why they're learning science and engineering and things like that for those careers.
All right, let's talk a little math. Mathletics.
Mathletics.
My first time hearing that word here at St. Andrews Math and Science.
And really, we got that word from somewhere else, which I'll explain in a second. But we have a math bowl here at St. Andrews where kindergarten through 5th grade have teams that compete with higher level problem thinking that they work together as a group, and also some individual problems. And then the winners from our math bowl go on to Mathletics, which is at Christ our King, Stella Maris, where there are teams from all over the state that come. Wow. This will be our 3rd year participating, and last year we were very excited because we had some placing. We had a 2nd grade team win first place in the group, and we had several individual people that placed, and so we were real excited, and they were thrilled.
All right, Ms. Wood, another team here, Trebuchet. Now, first of all, it took me a while just to learn how to pronounce that. Talk about the Trebuchet team.
Well, you're doing a great job with the pronunciation. We do have a lot of things going on, and one thing is the Trebuchet competition. It's actually called Storm the Citadel, and the Citadel puts on this great Saturday competition from college-age children all the way down to young kindergartners. So we start out with a couple of teachers who have teams where they build the trebuchet. Then they do a lot of practicing, deciding how much weight they need in their trebuchet to get a ball to go to a certain goal. So they spend quality time practicing, and then that Saturday we go, and they can't have the teacher's help then, but they have their notes, like any good scientist and mathematician. They have their notes that help them set up the trebuchet, and they had a great time. And it's a great day for anyone to come join.
I'm looking over in your classroom, and I see a hedgehog. Now, hedgehogs apparently are very popular. I have a daughter who's in the 3rd grade, and all she talks about is her hedgehog at her school that she, I guess, got to know in 2nd grade. Tell us the theory behind your hedgehog.
Okay, well, this is our living lab, and so I want to fill it with animals, but I need to do one at a time so I can understand how to take care of everything myself and teach the children. So everybody's got guinea pigs and hamsters. So hedgehog, like you said, popularity is gaining, and so we decided to purchase a hedgehog. The PTA has funded a lot of our labs, so we're very appreciative. So we got to get the hedgehog quite early. The kids love her. They helped name her, and just to let you know, Pebbles is a great name, but also it has a little history to St. Andrews. Before we were magnet school, we were St. Andrews Pebbles. That used to be our mascot, because St. Andrews High School was the Rocks. So now we're St. Andrews Magnets, but Pebbles just gives a little homage to our background there. And I've told the teachers it's almost the best behavior management system I have, because they love for her to come out after class and see them. So they and they're taking it upon themselves to do research and bring it back to the class, which I think that's just amazing.
You know, when you look at kids, and we asked Ms. Kio earlier about teaching kids and them learning differently, I would think science and math, that's fun. You get to do cool things, math, numbers, and how it works. So I would imagine from your standpoint, not too hard to motivate kids to want to learn because they're learning something so unique and special.
The best way to teach kids is hands-on, and it's so easy to fit math and science into that. And our teachers do a fantastic job as well. And then having this lab in this new school, we just have a little bit more of an enhancement to add to their already great teaching going on in the classrooms.
Now your classroom, like you said, one animal at a time.
Yes.
Now the parents that are watching and staff and all, now what will be the next addition to the lab here at St. Andrews Math and Science?
I've got some setups for hermit crabs and some aquariums and so forth. Now, another thing to the living is the plants, because we do have an outdoor garden area. And the cool thing about a new school is it's a blank canvas. So I'm going to have the kids down to, we are going to be building flower beds, get my 5th graders to help with the design and building of that, and having all grade levels help with the planning, and hopefully we're going to have tons of vegetables, fruit, and flowers, and you'll have to come take a look when it's done.
That I will do for sure. And I would imagine that, you know, from kindergarten to 5th grade, obviously they're learning different things, but everybody's involved. I mean, you have, I'm sure, a curriculum for kindergarten.
And yes, and there's a way to fit standards into everything. I actually took a class on how to use the garden to fit those standards, so it all works perfectly.
Well, Ms. Wood, we thank you for taking some time and joining us here, and obviously some great things going on here at St. Andrews Math and Science, and from science to mathletics to Pebbles to Hedgehog, just some good things to see here at the new St. Andrews Math and Science. So thank you again.
Thank you.
We'll take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk with Ms. Gregory, the vice principal here at St. Andrews Math and Science, and kind of learn about the rest of the school here in West Ashley. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. You're watching CCSD Today.
Some problems are tough. Reaching your customers shouldn't be. Blue Wave and Comcast have the creative edge to make you stand out from the crowd and connect with your customers. Whether you need a commercial for television, video for your website, or a custom-made website, we are the easy solution for every advertising problem.
Kio Cares represents a really unique way and an organized way for folks who live here on Kiowa to connect, partner, and help those who live in our neighborhood, which includes Johns and Wadmalaw Island.
And the idea was that many, many people who live on Kiowa very generously work as individuals in the community. But we felt as a community association, we needed to do more in a unified way to be good neighbors. And out of that came the idea of Kiowa Cares.
They brought volunteers, but most of all, they brought love. They showed love and they said, we want to be a good neighbor, and they have been a good neighbor to me and to this community.
Kiowa Cares quickly jumped on board and was really excited about the idea of supporting the local farmers and supporting the Johns Island community as well.
We're excited about the partnership, and we are in constant communication, updating them on things that we are working on, areas where I continue to see improvement, I share with them. And so it's like we are in tune, working together, one common goal, and it's all beginning to come together.
What it means to me to be a part of Kiowa Cares is I'm able to do things I wouldn't normally have done on my own. I get the sense of community when I work with them.
We're trying to put good people in touch with organizations that could use their help.
And welcome back, everyone, to CCSD Today. We're still over at St. Andrews Math and Science, and now it's time to talk to the assistant principal, Johnetta Gregory, joining us here in the library. And first of all, thank you for joining us, Ms. Gregory.
Thank you for the invite.
All right, now let's talk a little bit about your role. We all know Ms. Kio is the principal. As the vice principal, what are your primary duties here at St. Andrews Math and Science?
Well, my primary duties here at St. Andrews School of Math and Science is just to support Ms. Kio and the teachers to the best of my ability, instructional matters and building matters. Due to the fact that this school term we moved into a brand new building, we still have some minor issues that we're working through and making sure that everything's perfect for our students, our parents, and our community. So I'm just here to assist with making sure those things are taken care of. I assist a whole lot with buses, making sure our students arrive safely to St. Andrews School of Math and Science, and just making sure that our teachers have all necessary supplies in their classroom.
Now you talk about the climate here at St. Andrews Math and Science. Just kind of walking around the building, you can just feel the excitement and the energy in the building. Talk a little bit about the school climate here.
Well, of course, we're glad to be back at home. We were in transition for about 3 years, so we're glad to be back home in our very own space. And being back in our new building, we're excited about what the building looks like, what the building has to offer us, and we're excited just to be that great team that has this new facility to work in. We're pleased to be a part of Charleston County, and we're just enjoying ourselves here at St. Andrews School of Math and Science.
All right, now I've been hearing about PBIS. Tell me about PBIS.
Well, PBIS is our school-wide positive behavior incentive system, and with our PBIS system, we've got what we call at St. Andrews School of Math and Science behavior bucks, and our students enjoy earning behavior bucks for privileges that they can purchase throughout the school year. And our system of PBIS here at St. Andrews has allowed for smooth transitions throughout the building for our students, parents, and teachers. Our PBIS system has also helped us to address some behavior concerns, and with that, our referral system is very, very minimal here at St. Andrews.
Now, 750 kids in an elementary school. That's a lot of kids to manage, but you guys seem to do it really well. How is it so easy for you to manage so many kids?
Well, it takes a lot of planning. Our PBIS committee, along with our administrative staff, has put a lot of effort into designing a positive behavior system here at St. Andrews that allows our students to be recognized constantly for positive behavior, and that constant praise for their positive behavior helps out a whole lot here at St. Andrews.
There you go. And of course, we all know the importance of obviously well-behaved kids at any school, but it seems to be just walking the halls, Ms. Gregory. You guys don't seem to have that much of a problem here, obviously at St. Andrews Math and Science. And before we let you go, the new building, new bells and whistles, are you still kind of feeling your way out?
Well, we're still feeling our way out, especially with 750 students and a faculty and staff of this size transition throughout the building. We're still learning. We're still implementing some new strategies for our parents and our visitors to come in and have a smooth visit. So we're still learning about our building, but we're pleased and we're happy to be here.
Well, Ms. Gregory, we appreciate you joining us here, obviously, on the show and giving us a little behind the scenes in terms of what you do to help St. Andrews Math and Science be the best school that it possibly can be. All right, we'll take our final break. When we come back, we'll wrap it up here from St. Andrews Math and Science. You're watching CCSD Today.
I'm Jenna Dewan Tatum.
I'm Julia Ormond.
I'm Machen Amick. And I'm Rachel Boston.
Every 2 minutes, a woman is diagnosed with breast cancer.
Breast cancer will claim over 39,000 lives this year. But that won't be me. Or me.
I won't let that be me.
The end of breast cancer starts with me.
And you.
And you. And you. Go to mylifetime.com to get informed and involved.
Locally sponsored by Ford. Ford is in the race for the cure.
And welcome back, everyone, to CCSD Today. Well, we hope you enjoyed our look at St. Andrews Math and Science, located right here in West Ashley. A special thank you to the principal, Amy Kio, as well as all of our guests that joined us on the show. So until next time, thanks for watching CCSD Today.